Hello everyone, this is a code in C++ and this is a small animation, I will say. So get ready for the animation. Okay, it's not this part, yeah, this part. Look at that. Isn't that like a ramp which is like shrinking in height and then it just disappears and the interval between those two gets smaller and smaller. Interval between ramps. Don't you just see this? Look, now they're like so close. Now after this shrinking, or I will say round, look, it's only like 1, 2, 3, 3 apart. Yeah, just look at this pattern. I don't know why why does this happen? But like, yeah, now there is no track between because it's 0, it gets 0 and omega. Wait, there are some tracks, what? Bugs. Oh wait, that's it. Of course, that's it. It gets smaller and smaller. Let me go to the very first. So now this is actually a triangle pattern. I will show you. 2, 3. Yeah, it's actually a triangle. I'll put a lot of space. So, but because this is online and yeah, this happened. It gets wrapped around. See, it cannot go here, so it will just come here like that. Just wrap around, and that's how you get this pattern. See, just one can cause a butterfly effect of this thing to happen. So this is the code I used. So I will tell you step by step using namespace std. So it just let me talk about hashtag include iostream. So this is where you get the input and output. This is the library which gives you input and output, or cout and cin, and using namespace std. So if you didn't type this, you have to type the cout and cin like std double full colon then cout, something like that. And so to make it simpler, you just go cout that. Just go cout. So we are just declaring globally that we are using namespace std. Then the next thing is int main, which is the main function right here. Now this is integer max. So you don't know what that is. It just makes an integer which is called max and set that to 100, which I can change, of course, and that is what it does. I will show you. For the integer we are going to make is rows, which is already declared to 1 and semicolon, because the next is condition. Then then we check like rows is less than or equal to max, then semicolon. Then the updation is rows plus, and then the next is See, this max variable is the max amount of rows I'm going to print. So this is the 100th row. Yeah, just keeping that in mind. But it will be more than 100 because the column variable, which I will show. And this is the space. Actually, for like the left pyramid thing, you have to add space. See, in the right, it's just simple. And left feels simple, but you actually need to make three for loops. And the space is basically one single space you have to see out. Then the condition is basically in space equals rows times 2 minus 2. So this is the equation. This is how we make the space equation. Then the condition is space not equal 0. Then we just do space minus minus, and this will run until space is equals to 0. Then the next thing is column, of course. The for loop is basically like this: int cols equals max, semicolon. The condition is cols is greater than or equal to rows. Then we cols minus minus. The output here is cout that many spaces, then a bracket 0. See, this is odd number of characters, if I guess. See, this is odd number of seeable characters, but when I put it to an even, like let's say like that, what happens? Show you. Is that the pattern changed to something else? Yeah, look, before it was going to this side, and now it's going like this side. Also, the way it grows and shrinks, now it's actually growing. Then when it hits the max, it will when it hits the max, it actually, see, this is the max ramp height, and it will just come down. Ooh, so that's the thing. And also, to actually feel the illusion, you just have to like look this sideways. So that's good. So that's with even number of characters. See, it changed because the wrapping thing, of course. So let me go. Guys, this is the OG one. Look at this. Wow. You see a lot of faces here. Jokes aside, I don't know how is this RNG works. Like, how does that even generate that kind of pattern, which is somehow sensible? I don't know how does that happen. Actually though, I actually put the namespace std thing above the hashtag include iostring. But anyways, it still happens to use. Yeah, I mean it's okay. Then yeah, that's the pattern. Like, I was like tinkering with this spaces, and actually the max variable is created by me. See, this, except for max was like 5. So if this was 5, it will work if I use this plain asterisk, like whatever you call it, the star thing. And if I just put 5, yeah, this is the intended pattern, but I just did this. Yeah. So I just did that and it shows this pattern, and I was like, oh, you can scroll, wow. And I was like scrolling and I saw this pattern, which surprised me actually. And also it just destroys. Also this is, no wait, it never destroys, of course. I guess this is like a loop, maybe. Like this is the starting, then this led to the starting. Yeah, that can be also a thing. But program is actually halt this when I put like a very high number. So if I put 2, it just halts. It's not even reaching as that much as the 100. Oh, this is actually looking cool. Actually, this looks cool. It's like a tsunami, like waves. I don't know why does this happen, but anyways, yeah, like, so yeah. Like I just want to make a really round thing and I didn't get it, so I put this thing, so that like at the first glance I thought this thing was like a wave, so it will be a nice idea to put particles. So like that's a big brain move. Actually the first thing I did this. Yeah, this was the first thing. This is the OG one. OG. So funny, right? To see this little smiley faces gets to a tidal wave. Wow. So guys, please sub this channel. Just please copy this code so that you don't have to. And please share this to someone who is learning C++. Yeah, just. And also if someone who is really pro at maths, just say why does this happen, please. I mean maths or program. I mean, why does this tidal wave thing happen? Please tell me. I don't know why does it happen. And please like and share my channel